Okay. So if we are good with related lists, so we can go ahead with the script actions. Okay. So what are script actions? So now I want you guys to answer for this question. So where exactly we did use events?
Event register. We create events in event registry. In
Okay.
notification, we have when event is fired, we create notification.
So when event is fired, we trigger notification, right? So how do we
Yes,
fire an event?
by using gs.event queue,
Okay.
uh, flower bracket, event name,
Mm-hmm.
comma object param1, param2.
Okay. So gs dot event queue, event name, and object name param1, param2. Okay. So we are actually triggering the event. When we trigger the event, this is actually event is actually firing notification. Okay. The same way, the same way, what happens is that you will create a event, you will trigger the event, that event will trigger script action in place of notification this time. Script action is something that script action is something that is used. Script action is something that is used to write a server side scripting and then run at some point of time. So let me just tell you. Let me navigate to case table. Do we have any date field on the form?
It auto created fields.
So this is the date field, right? So I want to create a problem record. I want to create a problem record on particular this date time after 2 days. I think after 2 days, I want to create an incident. So not 2 days. So based on the selection you made, let us say on 31st date, on 31st 2022 at 7:57 9 p.m. I want to create a problem record. So what you can do is you can actually create a script action. So you will find the script action. You will actually create new. So here you can actually select the event name. So before that, before creating script action, we'll go to event registry. We will first create event name. So now I'm just refreshing. So in the script action, this is the event that we have created. So this is the event that we have created just a while ago. The same event name, event name, this event I am actually selecting here in the event name. So I'm actually creating an event script action here and provided the event name here. Var zr new glide record u underscore gr dot initialize gr dot u underscore all. So I have created script action which will actually create a problem record. Now what I'm doing, so I'm actually triggering this event using event queue. So here in the case table, I'm actually writing a business rule. before insert or after insert. What you can do, you can actually use gs.event queue, event name. So param 1, param 2. So this is how you will trigger, but as per our requirement, as per our requirement, so the date that we have specified here, right? So let us say if you have specified date here, based on this date, it will trigger, right? So here you need to understand gs dot event queue scheduled. So there is a another function called scheduled. So here for this event queue scheduled, you will pass another parameter, current dot u underscore date. So this event will be triggered on this date and time. So let me just create the business rule. What I am going to do, I am going to select the date. I'm going to save this one. Once I save this one, immediately what happens is that it would have triggered the event, and then in the event logs, so you guys can see event logs. In the event logs, it would have created a record. So less than a minute ago, not this one, this one now. So just now it has created an event, but check the status here. It will process on 30th 3rd 22nd, 22nd, 30th 3rd. That is the date that we have selected, 30th 3rd 22nd. That means on particular date and time, this event will be processed. And once the event is processed, this line of script will run. Script action will be triggered and this line of script will run. You understand the process here? Nice.
But we didn't check the
On that
active
day,
blocks.
Sorry?
Active box check చేయలేదు కదా ఇక్కడ
Active.
script action.
Script action. Okay. So yeah, we need to make sure. So it will not run. So we need to make sure it is actually active. So event is not processed yet. Event is triggered. Here in the GS dot, here in the event logs, we can see event is fired. It will actually process on particular this date. So on particular this date, it will actually try to fire the event. If it is inactive, it will not work. So I have made it active, right? So on this 30th of March, it will actually fire the event, and then it will create a problem that particular time. You guys understanding?
Yes.
So now you understand, right? So using event queue, what are all we can trigger? Using event queue, what are all the things we can trigger? Guys. So how are we triggering the notification, guys?
Event queue.
The
Using
same way,
event.
the same way we will trigger the script action as well.
Okay. No.
See, the way we trigger the notification, same way we will trigger the script action as well. In the script action, what we do? In the script action, what we do? We will actually select the created event name. So when we fire gs.eventQ, this event name, this script action will be triggered. So here in the business rule, what I had specified is like event queue scheduled means on particular this date, the script action will run. If you remove this one, right away the script action will run. Right away the script action will run. So let me just try one more time. So now I have created a case record. It would have triggered the problem. It would have triggered the event, and it would have run. A script action would have run. It would have created a problem record. So we will see whether a problem record is created or not. See here, it has created a problem record. We will see whether it is created now or so. See, less than a minute ago. This problem record is created from the script action. Where is this script action? Yeah, this script action. Test from script action. Test from script action. So what I had done, I had created the case record. Once I created the case record, the business rule has run. Inside the business rule, I have written gs.eventQ, so which has fired the event. So that event I have actually mapped to the script action. That is actually this one. I have mapped this event to this action, the script action. The script inside the script action has run. It has created a record on problem table. You understand the process, the part?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are clear, right? Related, how to create a related list and then how to create a script action part. So how do we fire the script action?
GS dot event queue scheduled.
See, using event queue also we can actually trigger the script action, but event queue scheduled, why are we using is that at particular time, so at one point of time, at selected time, you want to trigger that script action, then you will go for event queue scheduled.
In So for the notification, it will not work, sir. Event schedule.
Event schedule also will work for notification as well.
Okay.
You guys understand both, right? Both relationships and the script actions, right? So in what scenario? So we can actually create directly from business rule, right? So why are we writing script action and then creating problem record through script action? So we can directly write in the business rule. So we can directly write in the business rule rather than firing an event triggering a script action and then creating problem record. Directly we can write, right? So why are we using script action here?
At a particular period.
On particular date and time, we should run script. So we are using
We'll go for
script action.
we'll go for
Script action.
script action. Yes, very good.
Yeah.
So and one more scenario also. And one more scenario also, we'll go for script action. Why? Because what happens is, let us say in the related list, or in the related list, if there are actually 100 records. So here we have 5,55,642 records are there, right? So suppose if you want, update all these records with previous values. There are actually 5,55,621 records to update. Okay, with the previous value. In that case, what type of business rule do you write? In that case, what type of business rule do you write?
Async business.
So if you write async, the previous object is available.
No.
So then in this case, you are supposed to write after business rule only, right?
Yes.
So if you write after business rule, you will see performance issues, right?
Yes.
So to avoid performance issues, rather than writing the script and seeing performance issues in the business rule, we trigger a script action which will actually run in the background. Understand? Understand my point?
And it is like synchronous call.
Yeah. So we can make it as asynchronous call.
Okay.
Understand?
Nice.
So just give me one, guys.